Hello, Spooners. Welcome back to the Media I Consume series. So we're looking at Media I Consume on the 22nd of June, 2026. Let's start with the book. I read The Possessed in Rick Rubin's The Creative Act. It was a page and a half, talking about when people lock into something. Most of the book is, fairly self-explanatory. Let's go to the next section, the music. I listened to Stay With the Hollies by The Hollies. The first time I've ever listened to The Hollies. Here's my raw reaction to The Hollies. I have just listened to Stay With the Hollies by The Hollies, their first album. The first time I've ever listened to anything to do with The Hollies. It was pretty good. Sounds like very early Beatles. And I'm not comparing them to the Beatles because it's not as good. But, the early rock and roll sound. I like the song Talking About You the best. That was the first song. Also, Lucille and Baby Don't Cry, giving it 3 out of 14. Or 21.43% for the Hollies' debut album. They have lots of albums. Hopefully they don't just sound like this because it will get quite annoying and quite repetitive. But yeah, 3 songs off the start. Pretty good start from the Hollies. The Hollies. Isn't that good? Let's look at the next section, the YouTube. I watched the Sandra Ford Rufus Radio Rufus Rice, Agent Rafferty, Sandro. Very funny. They didn't do any of the segments they normally do. They just chatted bollocks for a good hour and a half. It was great. Then I watched Anomalies in the Wayback Machine by Parallel Pipes. Good, but a little bit short. I just wanted a little bit more. It was 25 minutes. I need like an hour of Parallel Pipes content. But it was still very good. Hopefully he does a part 2. Then I watched Catfishing with Dominic, part 1. Not catfishing like the digital sense, like literally they went fishing for catfish. Justin Womble, Dominic, they went catfishing. It was great fun just watching 2 guys try fish. They couldn't catch any catfish, spoiler, but it was still a great video. Then I watched the Gorillaz video by Trash Theory. Then I watched the Gorillaz MTV Cribs because I'm on a little bit of a Gorillaz hit after seeing them the other day. And then I watched the KLF Trash Theory video. Very interesting. I watched a long documentary about them maybe last year. I thought they seemed great. So the final section, the film. I watched Batman Forever. That's the Val Kilmer Batman with Tommy Lee Jones as Two-Face, Jim Carrey as the Riddler. Here's my raw reaction. I have just watched Batman Forever. That's the Val Kilmer Batman. It was alright. Nothing special for a live-action Batman film, to be honest. Kind of a little bit disappointing with Val Kilmer. His performance, he wasn't great. Same with Two-Face, Tommy Lee Jones, a guy I like, Two-Face, a character I like, but it was kind of just there. Same with Robin, the backstory was really good, but they didn't do a lot with him afterwards. Jim Carrey carried. I thought that was anytime the Riddler was on the screen was probably the highlight of the film. And yeah, I don't know. Obviously, it's many years later. I don't know why they swapped out Michael Keaton. I thought Michael Keaton was a great Batman. Val Kilmer, kind of, yeah. But the Batmobile was cool. But yeah, nothing special. There's 3.5 stars for Batman Forever. Isn't that good? The Batman and Robin, I've watched about the first half, and there you'll find out tomorrow. Thank you for watching. I've been Keith Spoon, you in the lovely Spoon Nation. I'm back logging Sunset because I'm just enjoying playing the game. So there's a video up today and tomorrow as it stands already, regardless of me, recording them whenever. Also Sunday at midday, 12 exactly England time. Every fortnight I'm going to upload a fun little old style of anything video. And I've started the first one. And I give myself 2 weeks because I know I'm quite lazy and I'm not being funny. It won't get watched and I don't get money from YouTube, so it's more just a bit of fun. Thank you for watching. I've been Keith Spoon with the lovely Spoon Nation. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, tell all your friends to come and watch me so I don't need to get a real job. Take the spoon pill. Remember to always consume on company time.